Okay, in 3, 2, 1. Right, morning all. We will be trying to introduce using a chair or the sofa this morning. Don't worry if you don't have a chair or a sofa. I'll be giving you an alternative to the chair or sofa as we go through the session. We're going to start off with just again getting a little bit of movement and warmth and pulsing, etc. happening, and then we'll get into some more variations of negatives and isometrics, and we'll tick off a few of the flexibility movements and stuff towards the end, but we'll just do those gently because again we're trying to do a tissue session rather than a metabolic session, so we're trying to get some range of movement, tissue tolerance and all that good strength we started with last week. So let's just get, why is that making a noise? We're trying to get a little bit of movement and warmth going. So we'll just start from down with the ankles. Again, just get some ankle swerves going. From ankle swirls into some swirl around through the knees. And then switching into just some little waking up the internal rotators in the hips, so just waking the adductors up. We're just doing little small swing the gates out and open. And then we're going to switch it up. So rather than little opening the gates, we do some big close the gates. Try and keep your hips and shoulders level with your screen in front of you. Okay, and then just gently, again, we're going to just do some swing of the legs, so just some straight leg swings. Hold on to something if you need to. So just gently to start with, so not going to the extreme range of motion just yet. Obviously making sure we do both legs. Next up, swinging the legs sideways, so doing that again, hold on to something if you need to, swinging through. Okay, next up, all we're going to do, we're just going to have our arm out in front of us, and we're just going to do that retraction, protraction. So you could do this while standing, so just one arm at a time. You're just going to practice that. Glide the shoulder, retraction, protraction. Once you've done both arms, we're going to apply the same principle, but we're going to move overhead. So we're going to be into an arm above, and we're just going to be into that retraction and retract. Next up, we'll do it loaded up. So we'll get ourselves into our plank. From our plank position, again, all we're going to do, shoulders pull down onto hips and ankles. I'm just going to do some retracts and protracts. Start waking our core up. That's good, troops. Okay, we're going to switch up into our kneeling position. So from kneeling, all we're going to do is we're just going to have a little gentle into kneeling, just little lunge. Once we've got our lunge forwards and back, so a bit of a pulse, adding reaching up. So just getting that lunge and pulse happening. Then all we're going to modify from here is we're just going to be knee in front, knee out to the side, move it around. If you wish to, you can be back to knee in front. If you wish to, you can practice having that bit of gate swing whilst you're down here, going through that complex on both legs. Okay, next up we'll be in standing. Just practice a little few donkey kick, donkey kicks, donkey kicks, donkey kicks. And then from donkey kicks into can kicks, can kicks. Again, try and keep your spine hinged into neutral as you do your leg movement. Okay, next up we're going to go into our ready knees and toes, knees and toes, knees and toes. And then we're going to add in, arms are going to swing. So we're going to do some flies as well. That's it. So next up, we're going to do our knees and toes, but we're going to add in being on one leg. So we're just going to go knees and toes, knees and toes. If you wish to, you could try and add some mower in whilst we're in the single leg on our knees and our toes. Then same principles when we go to our squat pattern. So we're just going to do our comedy value, open the groin up as we squat through, okay? And then we're just going to get some major movement in our squat. And then we can start adding either swings vertically or horizontally into our squatting. Looking good, troops. Okay, we'll switch to doing a bit of pulsing. So we'll just either at the top, middle or bottom of the squat, we'll just get some pulse happening. If you want to be through the middle of the squat, you can. And be down the bottom of the squat, you can. Whatever's feeling comfortable to start with. Just getting a bit of pulsing through the movement. That's good. Then switching to, we're going to be in our split squat. So from our lunge or our split squat, Again, all we're going to do, body weight, 50-50 spread of where your ribs are, so legs either side. Just do a little bit of pulsing if you want to be down the bottom, or if you want to be up the top. Just a little bit of pulsing away, whatever range of movement is comfortable. Looking good, troops. Okay, we're going to be back into tall kneeling. Okay, and then from here, all we're going to do is have arms up. We're just going to have a little bit of side reach. Back to central, just a little bit. Side reach, create that balance underneath your hips. A little bit of side reach onto the other side. Okay, and then 2 more variations whilst we're in tall kneeling. So we're going to have tall kneeling. We're going to hinge at the knee. We're going to go backwards and hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. Back we come to central. And again for 5. Holding 1. And 5. Back we come. And for 6, ready, back we come. 4, 5, 6, that's good. Switching to pray to Mecca. We're going to hide our hands and our hips. So like we do on our knees and our toes, but our knees are on the ground. Hide our hands in the hips and down, 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 head down to 4. Repeat for 8 repetitions. So take your time, getting down towards the deck. And up again for 8 repetitions. That's good. So hands hidden in those hips each time we hinge. Looking good, troops. Okay, our next challenge, we're going to be in our tall kneeling. We're just going to get our arms moving in at least 3, if not 4 directions. So we've got arms going into a side to side. Okay, so then we're going to progress our arms from our side to side into our IYTs. So getting those IYTs happening. Then progressing the IYT into the IYT, W and I. That's good. And then one more set, then we're going to switch into our Cuban press. So what's going to happen is we're going to have hands down, hands up, extend, back down, hands in, hands up, extend, in, down, down, up. That's it. That's good. Bit of opening out. So obviously, if at any point through the sessions you want to have objects in your hands whilst you go through the movements, obviously feel free to do so. That's good. Okay, then we're going to be progressing. We'll do a couple more. We'll do another set. We're going to progress into the same principle, but moving through our hips. So we've had, at this point, we've gotten all of the directions of the arms happening. we'll just go to the hips a little bit more. So we're just going to be down on our side. All we're going to do is we're going to have from our lying on our side position to start with, we're just going to have foot up, toe and foot horizontal. Variation with toe pointing down towards the ground or toe pointing up towards the sky as we get that leg extending up above the foot on the floor. Okay, then next up, we've got leg going behind us. So avoid whacking your foot into something it shouldn't, but leg going behind and then leg going out in front. So we're doing that leg swing we did standing up, but we're lying on the floor. Feeling gravity take a different loading. If you wish, if your hip likes it, you could try toe down towards the ground, or you could try toe up towards the sky. Obviously making sure we're practicing on both sides. Okay, that looked good, Troop. So that's the Jane Fonda gymnastics done. We can get into hips 4 ways and hips 5 ways and hips 6 ways, but that starts needing a bench, which we don't have. So all we're going to do is finish off with a bit of Spider-Man and 1990. So again, nice big lunge forwards to get into our Spider-Man position. From our Spider-Man, if you wish, you can let the ribs sit inside the leg, or if you wish, longer, straighter arms, ribs on top of the front leg. But from here, all we're going to do is we're just going to let ourselves then reach down, feel the elbow go down towards the floor, and then open up that arm up above, reaching down, arm up above. And then from here, we're going to switch it up. So we're then going to thread the needle through with the other arm, reach up and open out, thread the needle through the other arm, reach up, open out. Make sure we're practicing both legs. That's good. Last up, we'll go into the downward dog squat. So I'll hopefully be able to position myself to demonstrate. We're going to be into our squat. All that will happen is from our squat, we're just going to then walk ourselves out and forwards. We've walked ourselves out and forwards. We're then going to pike our hips up high, pike our hips up high, come back down into your squat. Try and find them to demonstrate. So again, we're just going to go from our squat, walk ourselves forwards, plank out, pike up, pike up, pike up, pike up, and then go back into your squat. So it's just walk out, Piking through the movement and into our squat again. Looking really good, troops. Great stuff. Okay, so we're going to progress into the meat and bones of the session. So we've got a rear foot elevated split squat. We've got a glute ham raise, some hamstring walkouts. So lots of hamstring, glute hamstring marriage work. And then we'll mix in some more death by negatives on variations of press up grip. So last week we just all went for standard press up grip. This week we can do staggered, we can do narrow, diamond, close grip on our press up. Again, if you need to, you can either have one knee go down onto the ground around the bottom of the press up, or you can elevate your press up with your hands up onto a chair or the solid bit of your sofa. So we've got that way to add a regression to the press up if needed. If you want to be Superman and have end up with, you know, negatives on single arm, just 1 foot and hand on the floor press ups, that's brilliant, but that's not essential. So we're going to go through some cycles of, again, we're going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, pausing, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, to finish going through that eccentric negative range of movement. I may mix it up depending on the exercise with some of just 6 seconds or 4 seconds down and then coming straight out again. It depends on the exercise we're doing. But we'll start off with the rear foot elevated single leg split squat. So have yourself a chair. Once you've got your chair, what we're going to do is we're going to find a position where our back foot is going laces on top of the chair. So you've got your laces bit of your foot, if you imagine a shoe on the back leg. The more lunge forwards you have, the different the angle of attack will be. So you may need footwear if your kitchen chair is a hard wooden one, just to soften it up. But all we're going to do is we're just going to try and keep level and steady. We're just going to hinge down and we're going to come back up. The closer your front foot is to your back foot, the more your back knee will need to go under your back foot at the top. So we'll just do a bit of free tempos just to get used to the leg burn. Obviously making sure we're practicing on both legs. If anybody has discomfort in their knee or anywhere else that you're like, this isn't good for me to keep going, then just switch to the normal double foot bilateral squat we did last week. If you wish, add some load, backpacks with books in, or holding a bag of ice, etc. if you're doing the double footed, or if you wish on this one. So we're going to get our negatives going. We're going to go down for 4, count for 4, down for 4. Here we go, ready. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Out we come. And again. Pausing 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down, 2, 3, 4. Up we come. And again, ready. 1, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down we go. 3, 2, 1. One more. Ready. 1. 45, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well done, troops. Switching legs. Okay, ready, steady. 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1. Up we come. 4, 5, 4. Ready. 1. 5. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Up we come. Halfway through. Ready? 1, 5, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 to go. Ready? And 1, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Good stuff, guys. Okay, gets worse into the press. So normal grip press up. If you want to make it challenge it with the close grip. Okay, ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up we come. Ready? 1, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. And again, ready? 1, 2, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 4. And again, ready? 1, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And 1. Up we come. One more for luck, guys. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Well done, guys. Next challenge, glute ham raise. So all that's going to happen, we're going to have both heels on top of your chair or sofa. If you wish, and you've got a solid sofa against the wall to press against, you can put the soles of the base of the heel rather than the side of the heel. You can put the base of the heel down, but we're trying to get into a hamstring, so top of the heel on top, and it's just going to be eccentrically. We're going to drive up, we're going to come down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, drive up and down again, 8, 2, 1, and up again, 1, and up again, and another 1, and up again. Now this time we're going to come down slow, we're going to come up slow as well, so we're going for double trouble. Ready? 8 down, 1, 8 up, 8 down, 6, 7, 8 up, 8 down, 6, 7, 8, 8 up, 1. Good, well done, troops. Back to the single leg split squat. Okay, so again, how close you are in your front foot dictates how much your back knee needs to go under. So go for a nice healthy stride forward, but obviously not so far forward that you can't control it. Ready? Down for 4, count for 5, down for 4. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Up we come. Nice and slowly. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Up we come. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Up we come. And 1, 2, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Good, troops. Switching legs. Okay, again, if you need to, switch to normal squats rather than rear foot elevated split squats, you're welcome. And 1, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, drive. And 1, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, down, 2, 3, 4, drive. Halfway through. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Good, troops. Back to the press for the best. So normal grip, close grip, wider grip, elevated grip. And 1, 2, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Good, troops. And back to glute hamstring raise. Challenge. Try and go onto a single leg. So, but nice and close to the chair or sofa. One leg up. Ready, 6 seconds each direction. 1, 2, 6, and down we go. 1, and up we go. 1, and down we go. Up we go. 6, down we go. 6, and up we go. And down we go. And switching feet over. Ready, 6 on the up, 2, and 6 on the way down. And up. And down. And up. And down. And up once more. And down. Good. Okay, we're going to stay down on the deck. We'll get some side planks happening. 30 seconds holds before we switch. Ready, side planks in 3, 2, 1, off we go. So number 1 stimulus and intervention for back health, lots of side planks. Three, 2, 1, and to the other side. Nice and quickly switch over, getting back into that hold on the next side. Two, 1, switching over again. Back to the first side. Three, 2, 1, and switching. 2, 1. Well done. Back to the split squat. So, drink if you need it. We're 35 minutes in, 20 minutes of work to go. 12 minutes of isometric. So, elevated rear foot split squat. And slowly, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Up we come. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Up we come. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Up we come. And 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Switching legs. And 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up we come. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one. 1. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Back down to pressing. Okay, so nice, tight, long kinetic chain. So tension in the ankles, strong core, relaxed but strong. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Push. 1, 2. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Push. 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Push. And 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Push. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Push. Good. Glute hand raise. Single leg again. 6 seconds each direction. Butt close to feet. 1 foot up. Ready. 1, 6, and 1, and 6, 5, 4, 1, and down, and 1, up, and down. 1 more. 1 up, and down. Switching legs. Ready. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Down. 2, 1, and up. And down. And up. And down. And up. And down. Good. All right. Let's accumulate. Back to the split squat. Catch your breath if you're really dizzy. Good. Here we go again. Ready. Down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pausing. And down. 1, 2. Up we come. Down. Pausing. And down. 2, 3, 4. Good. Really go for the numbers. Ready. 1. Pausing. Down. 2, 3, 4. Up. Ready, pull down, pausing, down, 2, up, another one. Ready, 1, 4, pausing, and down, 2, 3, 4, up we come. Switching legs. Okay, ready, 1, 2, pausing, 2, 3, 4, down, up, down, 2, 3, 4, pausing, and down, 2, 3, 4, up, and down, pausing, and down, and up. One more, ready, 1, 4, pausing, and down, 2, 3, 4, up we come. Good stuff, troops. 2 more sets, then we're going to have a drink break. Into the press up. Ready, steady, and 1, pausing, down, 2, 3, 4, up, down, pausing, and down, and up. Ready, down, 2, pausing, down, up, down, pausing, down, up. One more, down, pausing, down, up. Good, troops. Hang on in there. Next glute ham raise. Ready. Start on the other foot first. So ready. 6 seconds up and down. 2, 3, go. 1 and 6 down. Up. Down. Up. Down. 6 up. Down. Up. And down. Okay, switching legs over. Ready, and up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, down. 5, 6, up. 6, down. 2, 5, 6, up. 6, down. 5, 6, up. Down. Up. And down. Good stuff, troops. Have a drink of water. That's 44 minutes of work done. Looking good. Okay, so we're going to vary our side plank. We're going to add a straight up standard plank variation, and we're going to make the side plank more difficult. For the normal plank, you're going to either both arms down, one leg up. If you don't do both arms down and one leg up, either with that elbow position on the floor, or more advanced, rather than both elbows down like this when we plank, we can have just one lower arm on the bottom half of the arm on the floor as we do our normal plank. If you wish, switch and have your, if your shoulders are more comfortable, hacker style, you're going to have your arm at that angle when you're going to try and go into both feet down, just one arm on the floor. For the side plank, we're going to try and switch it so that we've got both feet elevated. If you wish, go onto a straight arm, both feet on top of sofa or chair. If you want to get even more advanced, have just a knee or a straight leg attached to the top of the chair or sofa. The bottom leg and knee is free. It's not in contact with anything. So again, the bottom leg is free. The top leg, we're doing an adductor hold. So we're getting a bit more brutal for 3 minutes. Starting off with the side plank, then to the front plank, then to the side plank. Now actually we'll go front plank, side plank, side plank, side plank, side plank, front plank. Ready? Stopwatch. Wrong stopwatch. Okay, front plank in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Three, two, one. Switching to side plank. Holding that side plank. If you had one arm on the ground to start with on the normal plank, you might want to switch arms for the side plank. If not, just hang on in there. Two, one, swap. Hang on in there. If your adductors and your hamstrings are killing you from all of the other activities we've done, that's fine. Switch to both feet on the end of your plank. Two, one, swapping over. Again, correct that. Aeroplane fuselage in your body. Alignment of shoulders, hips and ankles. Everything stacked to the side. Three, two, one, swapping over. That's good, breathing and control. Three, two, one. On the floor plank. Sweaty, sweaty. Three, two, one. Well done, guys. Okay, 30 seconds, then we'll finish off with some death by negatives. We'll get another circuit in. That's 50 minutes done. Last 10 minutes, 5 minutes of work. Okay, troops, hang on in there. You're doing great stuff. Into our split squat position. Rear foot back and up. Okay, ready, steady, and 1, 2, pausing, down, 2, 3, 4, up we go, and down, 1, pausing, and down, 2, and up, and down, 2, 3, 4, pausing, and down, and up, and down, and pausing, and down, and up. One more for luck, and down, and pausing, and down, and up. Looking good, troops. Switching over. Ready, and down, and pausing, and down, and up, down, pausing, and down, and up. Timing, ready, 1, 2, pausing, down, 2, 3, 4, and up. Another one, ready, 1, pausing, down, and up. Good stuff, guys. Okay. Mind over matter, mentally tough. Last press ups. Challenge yourself. Hands close together, hands wider apart. Ready, steady. 1, pausing, down, and up. Ready, down, pausing, down, up. Ready, down, pausing, down, up. Ready, down, pausing, down, and up. Good, troops. Glute ham raise. 6 seconds up, 6 seconds down. Ready, 2, 3, and go. 1, down, up, down, up, 6, down, 4, 5, 6. And switching over onto the other foot. Ready, up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, down, up, down, and up, down, up, down, up, and down. Well done, troops. Time-wise, 54 minutes. Splendid. Okay. We shall finish off with a little bit of, we've got our tissue work in, we've got some core holds in. The eventual challenge is to try and get to 2-3 times a week, being able to get through 4 minutes of side planks, front planks, etc. Rest for 30 seconds, another 4 minutes of side planks, front planks. So we're trying to get into those 8 minutes of total done, 2, maybe even 3 days a week would be great. If it's just once a week, it's better than not at all. But if you have to progress it with 3 times 2 minutes to start with, getting into 6 minutes a day, that's all great. If you have to regress to having your knees on the ground on a side plank, so be it. But eventually we're trying to get to just one leg on the sofa challenge, or straight arm side planks with both feet elevated, and obviously getting into single arm planks on the ground for 8 minutes in a row. Obviously we can mix in some other things like dish holds where you're lying on your back, but that's where we're trying to progress our core work, our isometric core hypertrophy work too. So not the sort of body balance, gentle, sort of 30-40% of muscle activation work I taught you earlier in the season. This core hypertrophy, we're trying to get up to 8 minutes done, and we're trying to really challenge ourselves. So like partnering up with people works really well. As I mentioned last week, we'll go through a bit more of the flexibility backlog. The key thing to remember is we're just going to do a few minutes gently now, because I don't want you to lose the strength gain we've got from doing this tissue work. So when we do tissue work, again, leave it at least 2 hours, ideally 4 hours before you do your deep flexibility. At the risk of being genderish, men especially need to make sure that 3-4 hours later you do really go to town on your flexibility work, so that we're keeping that end range of motion as long as possible. So again, also remember, if you've been sat at a desk all day, or it's first thing in the morning after you've woken up, go for a walk for 10 minutes before you do your deep flexibility work. So if your training for the day is finish work sitting at your desk and then do some flexibility, make sure you go for a walk for at least 10 minutes, get the body ready for it before you do your deep flexibility work. Same principle when you wake up first thing in the morning. Get that spine hygiene nice and get the fluid out the spine before you crash on with that morning flexibility. So I've got a huge long list. The main thing is adducters. So some of you, your hammies and your adductors are going to be killing you. So we'll do a little bit of loosening them up. All that's going to happen, we're going to be into a tall kneeling, but as we had earlier when we were in a warm-up, all that's going to happen is we're going to go a straight leg out to the side, with our straight leg out to the side. So we're in that tall kneeling, straight leg out to the side. From that straight leg out to the side, we're just going to walk our hands down along the floor. We're just going to sit back onto that back foot. So make sure you've got something comfortable under your knee on the ground. Again, it's just going to be foot out to the side, straight leg out to the side, working around. So just feel yourself working your ribs forwards and backwards, and your ribs side to side, making sure that your straight leg foot is able to glide along whatever surface your foot or your sock is on. If you've got a bare foot gripping into your floor, you might rip your knee a bit. We don't want to do that. So some of you have got really good, excellent range of movement in those adductors. So again, make sure you're practicing with both legs. This is a really good end of the day bedtime routine stretch. So bedtime, do your meow, moo cow, happy cat, sad cat, and get your adductors working as well. If you wish, you can progress it, elevate your straight leg onto an elevated surface like your sofa, and then work through a greater range of motion with that side foot elevated adductor mobility. Ooh. Okay, next up, we're going to throw in a bit of pancake work. So I'm slightly running over time, apologies. Now for the pancake, there's two methods. There's sat with your legs split onto the ground. So when we're sat with our legs split onto the ground, okay, that was just demonstrating where my legs should be. You don't have to do that actual dynamic movement. All we're going to do is we just sit big and tall to start with. We're just going to be leaning to the side. Let the other arm support your body weight as it rests on the ground. Nice, breathing, count of 5, switching over. So we could do 20-second holds, but I'm just rushing through, partly because I don't want us to lose too much strength gain. So rise and relax, breathe through 5. Okay, then sitting big and tall, reaching. So one arm, I like to put my one arm behind my back, then opposite arm to opposite foot, sit big and tall, just see what reach you can get. Some people can wrap their hand around the bottom of their ankle and their heel. Good for them. Some people like to pull on the toe and have a calf stretch while they're here. Okay, so swapping over. I'm tighter on my left. Okay, now the last one, you can have a like Soviet style partner assisted, and you can then try and sit really big and tall as you hinge forwards. My preferred method, I do it like a weightlifter, so I just use a pole, a barbell, something, just to help me focus on keeping my chest up. And I'm trying to keep my chest up as I then put my head down towards the floor between my feet. So if you go into just rounding your back to reach, that's fine, because we're at the end of the session, so back flexibility, back stretches are no big deal. But I like to try and keep the chest up, push the chest out, hinge at the hip, and try and get that range of motion down towards the ground. So again, yes, we'll be losing a little bit of our strength gain because we're doing this at the end of the session rather than 4 hours later. But I just want to have a quick look at you all doing it whilst I've got you all on screen. Right, troops. So to finish up, things that are useful, as I explained last time, resistance band is useful, but you won't be able to get any at the moment because they're not online. If you have a lacrosse ball, keep using that in live. If you have a foam roller equivalent, keep using that in live. If you have your other objects like your backpack with some weight in, a med ball, etc., that would be super useful. We're going to do some more variations of isometrics next week. We're going to do ideally some clamping work, so you will need a flask or a bidon or something you can comfortably squeeze and compress together when I ask you to. So for next week, something, a flask, metal flask, bidon that's strong, something that you can squeeze and clamp together. Again, you can hold a dumbbell, squeeze and clamp that. The other thing is some form of rope so that we can get some pull apart holds happening as well. So some form of either resistance band that you can wrap that's thick enough, or rope, or some other similar solution. And if you have a bow tie at home, a bow tie, etc. And there's millions of other stretches that I'm not going to get through now, but I'll return to those at another time. Again, at the end of like your tissue sessions like this, weight sessions, do as many back only stretches as you like. So if you want to go into your gentle cobras, your child's pose, etc., then by all means, the more the merrier. If we unmute, has anybody got any questions, troops? Any feedback? Something you're concerned about?
No, thank you.
All right. Brilliant. You did fantastic. I really enjoyed that, guys. Great stuff.
It was good. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Pete.
Big well done, troops. I very much look forward to seeing you next week. Enjoy the sunshine while it lasts. It's going to rain Monday morning, apparently. Later. Cheery. Bye.